hello again, and next up, and last up for this recording section is 3-6 stacking, aka sprint. Now, this one is very similar, use case wise and actual gameplay to the 5-4 stack. They're pretty much identical in most ways. There is one major difference, which we'll see right here in a second, which is, this is 3 wide, meaning you don't need to worry about, since you don't mean you can just repeat this pattern constantly. You can't do it forever though, so you can't just rely on being able to build that pattern throughout the entire thing. Anyway, the biggest advantage of the stack though is its capability for being fast. I'm not the fastest player in the world, but even I can get some pretty good speeds with this stack. And it's the one I tend to lean towards when I play games, like actual games, against players and stuff. I am going to do my best to, guide you through optimizing this stack, but it's going to be kind of hard to do when I'm playing at this speed, so I'm just going to finish up the sprint, or at least keep going until I inevitably miss drop just like that. And afterwards, we'll do a much slower version where I kind of guide you through why and where I'm placing things. I accidentally turned this into a 2-7 stack. Let's just restart now. I am not good at sprint, if you can not tell by my horrible time. I do have a 105 on Poo Poo Tetris 1, but I have not been really working too much to beat that, especially on Poo Poo Tetris 2, since it does have a slower speed. Either way, time to start with the stack. Alright, first things first is the initial pieces. For this one, I'm gonna want to do just like that. There is a few, depending on what pieces you get, it depends on how you're gonna start this stack. Not really worth memorizing that unless you're, well, actually, this whole thing is to teach you how to go hamlets, but let's start over and show you a few important ones. Alright, first things first, for here, I'm going to want to move this because basically there's 3 pieces that you can rest the O and the J piece are always going to go over here. The T, L, I, Z, and S are going to go on this side. Based on these pieces, I'm going to want to place the T piece there, L piece here, and I piece here. And generally, you want to have the L piece favored compared to the other ones, as in you want to have the L piece down in the center, if possible. If your pieces aren't making it too easy to do, then do either an I or a T piece. I'll show you those builds. For green, we're just going to place it flat like that. Then for these two, you want to place them just like that, if possible. If you get the O piece too early, just place the O piece first, and then place the J piece just like this. Place the, well, not like that, but place the O piece flush with the wall and the J piece hard drop. Yeah. Alright, here's another example of what you could do. Orange piece down flat, red piece upright like that, and then we place the T piece on the side there, and the S like this. Place these two over here just like before, and then with the first one of these pieces, place it in this gap, clean it up, either a L, J, or I piece, and you're in business. Alright, I'm just gonna do this a lot slower than I normally would. I actually am not really going much slower than I normally would, ignore what I just said. Either way, yeah. That is generally how the sprint stack works. Alright, the big things to keep in mind, and the major difference between this and the center stack is how you stack this side. This side, pretty much the same as you would stack either side on the 5-4 stack. It's fairly large, and it's pretty much just like stacking Tetris, only with less space. But on the side that's only 3 wide, here's another thing you can do here, this one. S piece right there, Z piece right here. Right. Anyway, you don't want to stack it like this, making this repeating pattern for the most part. You will have to break it though, because pieces will not always be so kind to you, but it is a very consistent build to make, and it's one you want to try to build whenever you can. Look how clean that is. And look how quick I was able to stack that. like, see right there, I had to break it, and to fix it, but to bring it right back to where it was, I could just do this, and it's gonna rotate it down like that. And now we're able to place this back on top, and the cycle is ready to start all over again.
Tetris.
I had to break it there by placing that there. If you place an S or a Z, what you want to do is you want to place one of those like that, and then one of those like this, and then you're back to normal again.
Tetris.
If you can't tell, I'm not really going. It's hard to think quick when you're playing this fast. There's another one right there. If you get another L or J too early, and before the O, you can place it upright like that, leaving space for the O right there, and keeping it flat, so you can keep building that on top of it.
Tetris.
That wasn't ideal, because now I probably shouldn't have placed there, because now I need another eyepiece. Either way, yeah. And again, this one, a lot like the other builds, it's just a lot of little things you're gonna pick up on by doing more and more. And it's something that I should really do more often because my sprint time is trash. I definitely need to improve it. But you know, I'm making tutorials right now, and that's gonna be my excuse to doing just being a lazy idiot. This is a good enough excuse, right? I can get away with that.
That was exciting.
There we go. Gonna go through one more time. Alright, right here, I'm going to want to do... what would be the most efficient thing to do here? That, probably? Oh, whoopsies. I didn't even realize I placed the eyepiece too close to the edge. Alright, right here, I'm gonna move the eyepiece one to the side, and then the S right there. Alright. And then right here, since I got the O2 earlier, I'm gonna place that right there. Yeah, we'll just do this. Whoopsie.
Tetris.
Whoopsies again. Anyway, I think like this one isn't really too complex of a snack, I think. It's a very it is complex, but like it's very similar to the stack we already showed off. That didn't want to go into that spot. The 5-4 stack. Right? It's very similar to that. So there's not really much more to go into other than just seeing if I can find anything else to help you improve your sprint times. Because that's what this one is mainly. This one's main use is to improve your sprint. It's the one thing that it has over the other ones. It basically, the reason why you want to use this one for sprint, because I hadn't explained that already, is it's a very central way it places a lot of these pieces. I'm going to show it off for a second. It requires a bit of finesse, but see, when I place this piece here, and this is why you want one preferred. I can switch the red, and I press B, places it down instantly. And then if I was to say, I need a T piece as well, but do this. Darn it. And get a green piece, and I press B. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put the rotation on screen. I'm sorry, I'm using an Xbox controller. It is not everyone is gonna be. Okay, press. What is that? Rotate right. Rotate right. Puts it right in place. For T piece, neither one works, but it's just one tap to the left to get that into place. And for the eye piece, it's rotate right, move one to the left, and you get Tetris. Basically, that very central position makes it really good for building this. And on top of that, and on top of that, the 3 white stack on the left, and the fact that it's so close to the wall makes it so it's really easy to really quickly just, oh, I messed it up there, but just really quickly build up that side of the wall. I mean, this one is, I believe, actually that was not a deal there sound on that. I believe it's literally the 5-4 stack. I believe that one is technically faster, but not really by significant amount, and is a lot harder to do good sprint times on. and no one really uses it. Even the best of the best players, like, it is not really a big enough difference for it to matter at all. So, you'll see almost everyone using this stack because it's fast, it's easy, and yeah, that's it. That's really all it is. Whoopsie. And I suck at it because I can't play Sprint to save my life. And it keeps swapping pieces when I don't need to. This stack sucks. Yeah, I think we're gonna end off here though. Yep, on a misdrop. On two misdrops. That's how we're ending it off. Alright. And this is a very short one, just like a very quick thing on this sprint stack. And also, again, the same rules apply with this stack as the 5-4, which is why I didn't go to T-spins, because all the T-spins on this one are pretty much the exact same as the 5-4, only with less room on the right and more room on the left. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was a short one. I think that's the shortest one we've done today. 11 minutes. I might have... Nah, I'm going to wait till tomorrow to record and the next week's. Yeah. And yeah, you heard that. This time I'm going to be recording 2 weeks worth of footage. That way, if this ever happens again for some reason, I won't get behind miserably. Yeah. That's it for the 3-6 deck. See you next time when we go over C-spin, not Hachi's after the C-spin. See you then.